2023 Chevy Bolt EV. 1. The Chevrolet Bolt EV is a simple small electric hatchback. Both here and there, really just a high-rise hatch with a standard Chevy design. In other words, automotive wallpapers are not offensive. The appearance was never the point because Bolt delivered what counted for EV customers. It was the first genuinely affordable long-range electric car and beat Tesla's long-promised and affordable Model 3 sedan to market. 2023 Chevy Bolt EV. We named the impressive 238-mile Bolt EV the 2017 Car of the Year, and this pioneering Chevy altered the game that was supposed to be done. We expect the next second-generation Chevrolet Bolt EV will reach the market around the 2023 model year. Until then, we hope the current first-generation Bolt receives minor changes, updates, and improvements. Bolt made a little go-American impact, inevitably, before being immediately overshadowed by Tesla's Model 3, which eventually arrived with more range, a more significant price tag, and a no-bad look. The Model 3 did not win our Car of the Year award when competing for the title the following year, in 2018, but she was a finalist. And it certainly has more appeal than the Bolt, as buyers flock to Tesla. Chevy's got a little problem. General Motors, along with Tesla, has sold enough EVs so that its products no longer qualify for federal tax credits that still lower EV purchase prices from Hyundai, Volkswagen, Ford, and others. The 2022 Chevy Bolt starts at $31,995, a $5,500 price drop compared to the 2021 Bolt currently on sale. It's also $2,000 cheaper than the new one, having just introduced the Bolt EUV 2022 crossover. It's not just cheaper. GM said the 2022 Bolts had been upgraded based on customer feedback, the seats are more comfortable, and the interior is more contemporary. Rather than the 8.0-inch digital layout of the dashboard group brought in from Bolt today, the dashboard and interior look more like a regular Chevy and unlike futuristic electric cars. The 10.2-inch display houses GM's latest infotainment system and supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wireless connections. Wireless chargers are optional, and the company has updated the shifter to the critical approach in the center console. The Bolt 2022 also now has a button on the center console that allows the driver to activate driving with a single pedal, which uses regenerative braking to stop the vehicle without using the pedal in certain driving situations. As the driver lifts his right foot off the gas pedal, the EV begins to slow down instead of sliding like a traditional gasoline vehicle. It was as if the man behind the wheel had stepped on the brakes gently. When the car slows down, the battery will be recharged. With a bit of practice, EV drivers can get around the city using just the accelerator pedal. 2023 Chevy Bolt EV specs. While the display got an increase, Bolt's size barely changed. It's as wide as 69.5 inches, but half an inch taller at 63.4 inches and about 0.8 inches shorter, elongated, at 163.2 inches. This makes the Bolt EV roughly the same size as the now more expensive Kona Electric 2021. Luggage space is 16.6 cubic feet, 0.3 cubic feet smaller than the 2021 model. With seats 60/40ths apart, it rises to 57.0 cubic feet. Bolt defeated Kona by 11.2 cubic feet but lost to Hyundai in the 2.6 cubic feet of luggage space. The setup is exciting as the Bolt EV continues to nail the basics, even more so in 2023. This happens even when its appeal is eroded by another Chevy, in the form of a higher Bolt EUV crossover in addition to the 2022 Bolt hatchback. With customers demanding SUVs both gas and electric, it seems Bolt is now facing pressure from his own home as well as from outside actors like Tesla. However, Bolt's estimated mileage per charge is unchanged from last year and remains impressive at 259 miles. The electric motor is equipped with a 65 kWh lithium-ion battery embedded in Bolt's floor, hence the higher-looking body. The cab is above the battery cell. On the Life with an EV front, Chevrolet will also include standard installation of Level 2 charging capabilities in the homes of eligible customers who purchase or rent the Bolt 2022. The new dual-level charging cable, as it is called Chevy, is now available on the Bolt. It has a switchable plug setting to quickly adapt to a 110-volt outlet or a 240-volt outlet for level 2 to 7.2 kW charging. The dual-level charging cable is actually capable of up to 11 kW on a level 2 charger, but Chevrolet says it requires special charging equipment. DC fast charging capability, included, allowing Bolt to be recharged quickly. Users can add 100 miles of driving distance in 30 minutes, according to Chevy, and the network of eligible chargers across the country continues to grow. 2023 Chevy Bolt EV Interior. Although the interior and exterior look is different, the specifications of the vehicle itself are almost the same as the Bolt 2022. We expect Bolt 2023 to have still a target range of 259 miles from a battery capacity of 65.0 kWh. That's down 1.0 kWh. Level 2 AC charging gets a slight upgrade and supports up to 11 kW, but DC fast charging, which is now standard on all models, remains stable to support up to 55 kW, just like the previous generation. Chevy said that drivers could increase the distance by 100 miles in about 30 minutes. Chevrolet completely warmed the interior of the Bolt 2023, added a new 10.2-inch touchscreen to the dashboard, and installed new push-button transmission controls in the center console where the previous model's shifter lived. Paddle the original Bolt steering wheel to add the rest of the extra regenerative braking. Only now, there is a button to maintain one-pedal driving mode even after turning the car off and turning it back on. This allows the driver to stop the Bolt effectively simply by lifting their foot off the gas pedal, without the need to touch the brake pedal. The seats are redesigned and have contrasting color stitching. They overlook the dashboard and door panels with a much lower market view than Bolt pieces that come out. The new flat-ish bottom steering wheel wears a darker trim, as does Bolt's other interiors. There's also a sleek-looking new black Chevy bow tie logo. 2023 Chevy Bolt EV engine. The Bolt EV 2023 may still be powered by a single motor that delivers 200 horsepower and 266 pound-feet torque to the front wheels. The underlying technology under the vehicle remains the same because the Bolt is still based on the BEV2 electric vehicle platform, not G.M's new Ultium platform. In fact, G.M's chief executive engineer of the Bolt and Bolt EUV Jesse Ortega said during the call, there are no plans to incorporate the Ultium system into the Bolt EV or Bolt EUV. We hope the Bolt EV 2023 gets access to G.M's Super Cruise technology as its new brother, Bolt EUV. Bolt 2023 comes as standard with the Chevy Safety Assistance package that includes lane maintenance and safety assistance features, including automatic and advanced emergency braking. Collision warning. Adaptive roaming control and rear traffic alerts are optional. Overall, Bolt 2023 is more or less the same, with a design refresh that takes customer feedback into account but at a much lower price. It looks like a placeholder in the Chevy lineup while GM as whole switches to an electric vehicle built on the Ultium platform. Lower prices for products that are essentially equal to the same range indicate that EV prices will continue to fall as the market maturities. Behind attractive styles, a fresh cab, and other enhancements, the Bolt EV is mechanically the same as before, to a 200 HP electric motor that powers the front wheels. Not often cars, electric or otherwise, get better, though it looks so, and in the end, the price is lower than before. The 2023 Chevrolet Bolt EV has done that neat trick. Still, given that General Motors has promised to only sell electric vehicles by 2035, we predict Bolt will take a bigger step forward in surface-level appeal to help car manufacturers. That purpose. When sitting down, Bolts should be satisfying but may not be resounding. What's new for 2023? Here are our expectations about the future of the Chevrolet Bolt EV. Based on the new GM VSSF platform, it provides a completely new foundation and techniques. New exterior design, available as a 4-door hatchback. All new interior design. Inclusion of the next generation MyLink infotainment system. Introduction to some GM active safety features and technologies. Introduction of an improved all-electric powertrain circuit. 2023 Chevy Bolt EV competitors. The future Chevrolet Bolt will have the following competitors: Nissan Leaf, Ford Focus EV, Tesla Model 3. Other small battery electric vehicles. 2023 Chevy Bolt EV price. We expect the next Chevy Bolt to have a starting price similar to or lower than the current first-generation model, which has a starting price of $36,000 before federal or state incentives.